toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Bryce Echo Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Collins and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense has the ball first today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistently. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their hammer out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Payne. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Utes are on the move. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. So North Texas offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him in? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his match?
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Mean Green after that last run. Why not go back to the well? Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Just a few games remaining. They're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal. You still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he runs through one set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has the back and the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the tape up at 47. The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Payne. Out of the backfield, he's open. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the way, and an important first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continued to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year. Then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll try it over the left side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him near the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and 1, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
On the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Makes the grab. inside the 25. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on them. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Utah 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Payne. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Here's a heat. He made the catch past the marker, also happy. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, that one goes incomplete, and certainly the quarterback can help his receiver out a little bit by trying to slow him down or make a more accurate throw, but that didn't have a shot at staying in bounds.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver and golden commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. We thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. North Texas in the hurry up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Creates a little space. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. There he goes! Quarterback extends the play. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away and live to fight another day.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Payne. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Remaining seconds in the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man, and he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He slings it deep to the left. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got out of trouble and throws. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affected the football game. And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give out of the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type guy. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Good, solid tackle.
You can run the football effective and then bootleg off of it. You get the running game, everybody biting up on it. And then also the quarterback bootlegs out to the right. I tell you what, the defense did a really good job, though, staying with it, taking away the deep pass, and coming up and holding this to a minimal gain.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles get in the backfield really quickly, making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurt. Touchdown, Mean Green! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Good pickup here as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball any way possible. It doesn't matter if one guy's covering him or 2 guys are covering him. He just gets open and gets first down.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisiana Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Bulldogs. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And some quarterbacks can throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense.
Brings into the open.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run from. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Under fire. He just got rid of that with a save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. This is why Lysack was one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Trying to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. North Texas really has it going on offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, North Texas! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Running to Green.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, trying to get his offense some positive yards.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. looking for a man. It's Payne. Another incompletion on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Boom! Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Okay, ready? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one?
They stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up. Defense honed in on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. That's good. It's Robinson.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Amazing run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Dropping back, it's Payne. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. Might be calling a hot route. Out of the shotgun on third down. Looking to buy time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Wants to throw. It's Payne. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. It's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work.
Makes a grab down the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's third down. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into a lot.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Dropping back, it's Payne. Got his man quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just